Good afternoon, social work policy class, and Dr. Troy. My policy discussion is Trump overturning the mental health regulation on gun purchases in February of 2017. The Social Security Administration under President Barack Obama finalized the standing rule that the Social Security Administration was required to identify and report to the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, better known to some as NICS. People that were receiving Social Security monetary benefits due to severe mental health impairment and can't manage their own Social Security benefits were ineligible to buy guns. In other words, people that were receiving Social Security benefits and had a payee, or I guess you would say an overseer of their payment, would be would be unable to purchase handguns legally. The thought process behind this regulation was there were certain individuals posed as a possible danger to themselves or others. In mid-February 2017, the Republican-led House and Senate enabled President Donald J. Trump to repeal this regulation. It also reverses the the Social Security Administration rule on reporting possibly dangerous individuals to the NCIS database system. According to the 45th President, Donald J. Trump, the recent incidents of mass shootings are an issue of mental health and not gun control. This policy that he signed into law deregulating then President Obama related policy goes against common sense, in my opinion. It supports a Republican Party agenda that this is total nonsense. It is asinine that a person that receives Social Security benefits for mental health and has a person controlling their funds and can't legally manage their funds without the assistance of an overseer of their funds can legally buy handguns without disregard in order to protect the Second Amendment right to bear arms. The Republican reason is to repealing this legislation is because it deprives law-abiding citizens of their rights to bear arms. Although it was not mentioned that it was a mechanism if a person felt they were unfairly denied that they could appeal the decision. President George W. Bush actually signed the original NCIS Improvement Amendment in response of the Virginia Tech massacre in 2007. It was signed to ensure that individuals regarded as unqualified to possess guns to mental health or other significant factors could be identified through the National Instant Criminal Background Check System. A Virginia court had ruled the assailant of the Virginia Tech massacre was a danger to himself, but the information from the state hadn't been submitted to NCIS in a timely manner to prevent the purchase of those firearms. The Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre of 2012, in which a mentally ill man killed 20 first graders and 6 educationalists, President Obama administration was unable to pass significant regulation during his presidency due to a Republican-led Senate and House. But he was able to begin the Social Security Administration rule in 2015. The rule was finalized in December 2016, his last month in office, that enabled this act. President Trump undid this measure February 2017. My recommendation for the policy change was to reinitiate the Obama policy from 2016 of reporting recipients of Social Security Administration benefits due to mental health to be screened before allowing them to purchase weapons. am in no way attempting to disavow the rights to bear arms, but it would be in everyone's best interest to implement the safeguard. Social workers can assist in promoting these changes at the national level. This can be began by assisting to create policy, advertising, lobbying Senate and House members, not just letting NRA being the only voice being heard. Additional information that I've discovered today was the Texas church gunman escaped from a mental health facility in 2012 after threatening military superiors. We all know that the recent shooting this past weekend, that the shooter was formerly in the United States Air Force. It is noted in an article I just read that he escaped from a mental health facility in 2012 after he was caught sneaking guns onto an Air Force base and attempted to carry out death threats made against military superiors, according to a police report. The report said officers with the El Paso, Texas police were dispatched to a bus terminal after Devin P. Kelly escaped from a behavioral facility about 7 miles in New Mexico. Officers wrote they were told Kelly, who intended to take the bus out of state, was a danger to himself and others at the time, and noted he was also facing military criminal charges. With this incident, the Las Vegas shooter, if these incidents would have been properly noted, not saying that they could have stopped these issues, but they could have helped probably streamline some of these incidents. Thank you.